Hey now, be sure to watch until the end of the video so you can see a tip as I use ChatGPT. Woohoo! I love you. Enjoy. Rise and shine, tribe. I'm Renee. Welcome to United Spirits Village, where we love on ourselves, we love on our families, and we love on our communities. We raise the vibration of ourselves to show up deliberate, intentional, loving, humble, with integrity, creative, abundantly rich, wealthy in all aspects of our lives. Do you believe you can? Whether you believe you can or you cannot, you are correct. Someone famous said that. Put in the chat if you know who said that. If you believe you can or if you believe you cannot, you are correct. Today is February 14th, 2025. Wow, February is such a cute, quaint, special month. It's Black History Month. Today is the day for loves and lovers, Valentine's Day. And today is my baby Bella. My dog Bella, who's passed on to doggy heaven. Today's her birthday. And my sweet niece, Yabasi, turns 4 today. And February is special because my grandson turns 8 on the 26th of this month. As far as it being Black History Month, I've been going to celebrations. I've been holding a Black Wellness and Resilience discussion, support group, conversation group, where we talk about all things health and wealth and abundance, how to end stigma around mental health challenges, how to open up and share and express for the best selves, to heal, reveal, yeah, and just live the best life. Live the best life possible, abundantly rich. So as you know, if you've watched any of my videos, definitely I have challenges. Life is dynamic, right? It has these ebbs and flows. She flows and she goes and we grow, you know? While every day may or may not be a walk amongst the roses and the sweet smelling flowers, I do believe in expanding mindset so that I personally suffer less. I can go through a tough time, go through it, and just be okay with not being okay. I was talking to my sister Aisha yesterday, and I love you, girl. She was saying how this is one of the first times in her life. I am sharing your story, Aisha, because I love you. Maybe one day you'll even come and share your story. But she was saying how she was going through something and it was uncomfortable, but she just laid low and was okay going through like the mucky stuff to see the light at the end of the tunnel. There's always light. There's always the end of the tunnel, right? In darkness, there's light. The dark cannot exist without the light. And so when you find even the little smallest bit of light, that light can grow and grow. And so, yes, Aisha, my life has been a series of going through different tunnels and expanding the tiny bits of light and expand going through the hard stuff. But today I decided I wanted to, well, actually I didn't decide. I feel like God told me in my sleep to talk about heartfelt communication. Heartfelt communication. And what is communication? Communication, right? Put in the chat box what you think communication is, the different forms. How do we communicate? So for me, and I'm thinking on the spot here with no notes today, I will show you what ChatGPT says about effective communication. Well, communication to me is expressing my feelings, expressing my mind, expressing my emotions, expressing my talent, my creativity, my directions, my dreams, directives, to someone else, to my camera here, to YouTube, expressing and relaying a message to someone. And I think there are many ways to express our messages to people. We can express them verbally, orally, through our eye contact. Like if someone's telling you something you don't believe, you can give them the look. If you're pleased about something, your eyes will show. If you're unsure or afraid, your eyes can express. Body language, if you're relaxed, you look one way. If you're uptight or scared, your body communicates. And I love writing in my journal. I have hundreds of journals that are written in, and hundreds that look forward to me scribbling in them all my thoughts and expressions. And yeah, what ways do you communicate? What are your favorite ways? I've expressed and communicated with painting, silence. I express to God in my meditation, in my prayer. That looks a certain way. What is heartfelt communication? Well, our heart beats in our chest. Our heart keeps us alive, along with, our lungs and all the other organs and tissue and bones and nerves, organs and blood in our body. Our heart beats blood through our veins to keep our tissue alive and healthy. And our heart is a symbol too of understanding, love and forgiveness, compassion, nurturing. So when we have heartfelt communication, the heartfelt part is we communicate with love and understanding to increase higher vibration and love, and to nurture someone, to be understanding, to forgive, to be humble, and to show understanding. What do you think? Heartfelt communication. So as I was saying, God said, and while I was sleeping, I heard that still small voice, heartfelt communication, heartfelt communication. Because when I went to bed last night, I was asking, dear Lord, about these YouTube videos. I enjoy doing it. And what is mine to do? What is mine to do? Am I supposed to continue these videos? Because personally, I have decided I'm not just going to recreate viral videos that reproduce someone else's style to get views and to get monetized. If I'm monetized, I want it to be because I'm producing content that's worthy to be listened to, that means something, and that 1 or 2 people a day or 15 a day or whoever you are listening, you are the person that I am communicating to, I'm expressing to you through my heart. It is definitely heartfelt. And for those of you who listen to the end of the video, listening to the end of the video, well, 1, you find value in it. 2, you're patient enough to listen. You're willing and able to listen to the message. And you know that I'm not just creating something for the views. I'm creating it because I feel it, because I want to share it and express it to you. Do nothing out of selfish ambition or vain conceit. Rather, in humility, value others above yourself. Philippians 2 and 3. Every day I've been pulling one of these prayer cards. I got these right from Dollar Tree. Thank you, Dollar Tree. And while I do not read the Bible daily, the Bible is very challenging for me. I love scriptures. Do nothing out of selfish ambition or vain conceit. Rather, in humility, value others above yourself. I do value you, tribe. I value you. I love you. And of course, I love myself. I totally believe self-love, self-expression, self-care, right? And that is that. Now, I did share the quote of the day. I'm not going to keep you too long. I like to share some words of inspiration. You get enough uncertainty and fear fed to you all the various ways. And I'm just not that. I'm not that platform. United Spirits is not that. If you're seeking that, if you are seeking light, L-I-G-H-T, the fit word of the word is light. That's so beautiful. I'm just thrilled that that came up, light. So for those of you who are new here, I have a cup full of words. These are values, inspirations, food for thought. I choose a word whenever I do a video. Well, hopefully when I remember. And these words spark conversation and insight, impromptu speaking, thoughts. It inspires thinking. I do believe in always refining my mindset. That is a great skill, great benefit to refine your mindset. And what does that mean? Refining your mindset, well, clear out the BS that no longer serves you. Clean out that BS. Your belief system. Your belief system, your mindset should be a clear slate. Every day you wake up, it shouldn't be filled with old cycles and old stuff that can hinder you from accomplishing something new and exciting today. Clearing your mindset and all the BS that may have been instilled when you were a child. There may be some ancestral pain in there. When you look at it, clear it out, go through it, see it, reveal it, release it. There's room to create your day, to create your reality. As our brother Neo says. Do you know Neo? He has a great YouTube channel, Neo Knowledge. Yeah, he's all about that metaphysical life. I just love it. I love him. He's super special, super authentic and knowledgeable. But he talks a lot about mindset and mindset in terms of heartfelt communication. Once upon a time, I really didn't know how to communicate. I was raised in the 70s, and during that era, I'm a Generation Xer, the generation that the world has forgotten. We're the tough ones. We're that generation really tough, and our generation just saw the last of the low-tech world, right? And we were that generation that learned how to do things on our own because our parents had to work or had to deal with other things. And the generations these days, it's a bit different, especially with technology. But as a Generation Xer, our parents weren't necessarily saying, not necessarily, I am generalizing, but our parents in the world was not necessarily saying that, children should be valued. Their voices are important. Let's uplift the voices of the children. Let's hear what they have to say. More than likely, it was like, look, children are to be seen and not heard. Okay, don't speak unless you're spoken to. I'm not knocking it. That's how it was. That's how it was. And so many of us who were not encouraged to communicate, to know what we were thinking, our emotions were a muddle of things. It was a combination of things. And a lot of us may communicate mostly by displaying anger. And then if we do the work now in our 50s or 60s, we're just now learning what we feel, what emotions really are there, what emotions are emerging. So, well, that said, heartfelt communication is important to me. There was a time I was afraid to say my name in meetings. I was teaching school. I was scared to talk in front of my fellow teachers, to lead a staff meeting. And I joined a speakers bureau where I was the president or the secretary, the president and secretary. I was afraid to talk, right? I had to learn how to improve my public speaking skills. It was something I decided to do for myself. Going back to elementary school, I remember pretending that I was invisible so that the teacher wouldn't call on me. And it worked. I would just not look at anyone and pretend I was invisible. And the teacher didn't call me to read or answer any questions until the 5th grade. Thanks, Mr. Gilmore. Thank you. But when he called on me and I had to read, I was so scared, and I read and I discovered I loved it. I loved it. So some of you who haven't some of you who haven't spoken your thoughts or dove into, what you really think, who are you? Remembering, discovering, exploring who you are, you might just find this exciting. And learning how to communicate more at work, with your family, in the community, at church can be a lovely thing. So I appreciate your being here. Enjoy your lovely day today, February 14th. Today's a Friday. It's the end of the week. Those of us who have the 9-to-5 bread and butter jobs, as I call them, there's a holiday on Monday. What holiday is it? President's Day is being observed. Go honor your presidents. And then, I'm gonna give you a little tech hint tip, how to search for something on ChatGPT. I was playing around in my Microsoft app on Clip something. It's a Microsoft app on how to videotape myself while I'm looking at a screen. So I was practicing that today to up-level my tech skills. Hey, technology is not going anywhere. AI is lovely. Use it to expand your business, to expand your resume, expand your business plan, expand your ideas, to write your book, to add on to your play. It helps generate ideas, and those ideas are very helpful because you can use them or throw them away. You can expand on them. You can regenerate more. Try it. ChatGPT is cool, and there's so many new AI tools out there. So here's that video. And then after the video, I say bye-bye. I love you. 20 traits and practices of an effective communicator. So here you see I asked ChatGPT 2 things. I'll show you the question here. I said, you are an award-winning author and effective master communicator. Tell me 20 characteristics of an award-winning author of a best-selling book and 20 traits and or practices of an effective communicator. So I'm working on the best-selling book on heartfelt communication. But that's a conversation for another time. 20 traits and practices of an effective communicator: active listening, clarity and conciseness, empathy, confidence, respect, open-mindedness, feedback utilization, nonverbal cues, adaptability, emotional intelligence, consistency, storytelling, persuasion skills, public speaking, patience, cultural sensitivity, preparation, honesty, problem solving, technological proficiency.